Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you guys to another edition of Michael Myers' Lucha Underground review show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was for November 12th, 2014. This was an awesome show. Incredible main event that they had tonight. A lot of great, good stuff on here. So we're going to go ahead. As you guys see, I have in Impact Wrestling, looks like James Storms and Abyss won the tag titles because I think someone had the fire briefcase. So we're going to go ahead and get into the match. Our first match was Marachi Loco versus Mascarita Sagrada. This was a really awesome awesome match. Great back and forth. We only the smallest guy on there. I think he was from Lucha Libre USA. I saw him on there once. He's a really good legend. But yeah, I have to say a really great match for him. So your winner of that match was Mascarita Sagrada. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get these names right. But yeah, that was an awesome match. We had a backstage moment with and then after the match, Chavo Guerrero decides to come out and just beat the tar out of this guy. I mean, just beat the living tar out of him. So yeah, pretty much. I love this new Chavo Guerrero heel turn that he's doing. It's great to see him turn heel in Lucha Underground. I think it's about time they're using him right. They're not doing like what WWE used to do, just bury him like crazy. But I think to me this was a good match. It's good to see Chavo. Later on, I just love that girl. Whatever that girl's Sarita or Kita or whatever her name is. She comes, go backstage, and we see Chavo Guerrero giving a high five to Conan. They used to wrestle in WCW a while back. They used to know each other for a long while. I think the Guerreros were the ones that trained Conan and all that to become a superstar. Also, to me, that backstage moment was awesome. He said he wanted him to join in with the group and that kind of deal. So he decides to leave. All it comes in was Millaritas, coming into stopping him right then and there. Then he turned and walked away. And then this girl came up and said, you know what? You should join Dario El Jefe, and just licked his face, just licked the side of his face. I was like, wow. I mean, to me, she's like licking for the death of that person. So we're going to go ahead and get into our second match. I apologize, guys. My mouth gets pretty dry, so I'm getting like water coming out of my mouth now. It was Mil Moretes taking on Ricky Mandel. It was a really quick squash match. Nothing really interesting in the match. It's just another squash match. One of that was Mil Moretes, and then he does some kind of tradition. He hits the guy with hit the guy in the head with like a rock wrapped up in a like a cloth, and bashed him on the head. And then all of a sudden, here she comes, just licking his face. I was like, wow. I mean, seriously, that had to have been awesome. So we're going to go ahead now and get into we go into another backstage. We had Johnny Mundos, as you guys know, as Johnny Morrison. You know, he decides, beats up the two goons that are at security there by Mr. El Jefe's law room, or his little office. Beats him up. He pushes one of them through the door. He decides to go in. He says, you know what? I want to match with Big Rick. I want to match with Big Rick because we all know Big Rick is a lot Ezekiel Jackson. That match was incredible, great back and forth pace. Oh no, that match was being scheduled for next week. So Dario gave him the match for next week. So next week, I think it's a main event. It will be Johnny Mundos against Big Rick, as you know him, as Ezekiel Jackson. Cannot wait to see that match. Then we come back to the. Sorry, guys. We come back to break, and we go into another segment. El Jefe's paying Big Rick a lot of money. He said, you know what, that's not enough if you want me to do this. And then boom, gave him some money. He said, I want you to take care of him. I want you to put him in the hospital. So next week, I think it's going to be a brutal match. I don't know about Johnny Mundos, but I think Johnny Mundos is going to win that match. So now we're going to go ahead and get into an incredible Lucha Libre main events. We had Phoenix Jr. taking on Pentagon Jr. and Drago. I have to say this match was really, really awesome. Really great back and forth main events. 2 or 3 Lucha Libres. Good, just going at it. I mean, I love the new style of what this company is. It's all nothing but Lucha Libre. Phoenix Jr. Going to the top of some kind of a balcony, a little kind of like a little balcony or some kind of deal, and jumped and dived right into both of the guys. When I saw that, I was like, "Holy shit!" Now that was the moment of the night. That was a holy shit moment of the night. I mean, to me, it's going to be a really awesome to see this continue. Phoenix Jr. This is really awesome to see this guy in Lucha Underground. So, yeah, that's about pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching another edition of Lucha Underground. Stay tuned later, maybe tomorrow. I will be doing a review of Lucha Underground on the Worldwide Nation Wrestling Shooters. So I hope you guys go check that out. It's a really awesome channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Michael Meyer. I really want to give it to Scott Casey Gale. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night is the return of Travis Neely. I hope it is the return of Travis Neely. I hope he comes back tomorrow night to join me and Scott for the NXT review show. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of other good things. Some good stuff coming up for the gaming channel in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, Monk will be going to Florida, and I'll be here by myself. So we are going to have game week. Yes, from my gaming channel, we're going to have a whole week full of games. I might do a series. I might do an episode 1 for each of the games that I play for each day. So, yeah, it's going to be an awesome to do this. So, thank you guys so much. I hope to see you guys next Wednesday night for another edition of Lucha Underground. I am Michael Miner, and OneWrestling.com. I'm coming for you. I'm just joking. Andre Corbeil and Big Ray, go check them out. They do a little bit of the Lucha Underground. They were talking a little bit about the Lucha Underground last weekend. So I hope you guys go check them out. Really awesome guys. They got a show called Can-Am Wrestling Show every Saturday night. Or sometimes I watch it on Sunday morning because I think that's about the day they record the show. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Michael Meyer. I'll see you guys next week for another edition of Lucha Underground. Peace out.